Hey guys, it's Ambujam with AmbujamHealing.com. I am so excited to share my new offering with you. Brand new, hot off the press. Came through about 3 weeks ago. Our Deep Steep Tuesdays. So I want to talk to you about how it came through and what this looks like for me. But before I do all that, I want to just get the logistics out so I can then focus on the energy of our time together and our sessions together. And so I actually needed to write them down because when I do these videos, I'm not in my mental mind. I'm more just, in the space. So I'll share those first and then we'll get into what this offering is. So our Deep Steep Tuesdays will meet every other Tuesday from 11 a.m. Eastern to 11:45 a.m. Eastern. And if you cannot make it live, there will be a video replay for you. And I will be on live video for these sessions. You will not be on video, so don't worry about that. It's just me. And I want to offer this as a donation base to start. So these sessions, just pay whatever amount is in your heart that you want to give for this exchange. And I want to talk about the registration. So in your email or on social media, you will see the link to register. Once you send your registration in and your donation in on that form, you will then receive an email with your Deep Steep Tuesdays call info page. This is a page on my website that's hidden, and this page will have all the Zoom info on there, how to call in, and all the information for Deep Steep Tuesdays. And the videos will be hosted on Zoom's platform. So what does that mean? So once this session is over, I will upload the video to Zoom. Once that video is ready for viewing, I will then post that link to view it on Zoom on your call info page. I'll post it right on top. And the link may take a little bit of time to get ready because Zoom still has to upload the video and all of that. So it may not show up right away. So once the session is over, you can just come back to the Deep Steep Tuesdays call info page and just keep rechecking and then refresh your page and you'll see that link on top. So I think that's all the logistics. The last thing I want to say, just to make it really crystal clear, these sessions are not a group power healing. They are not my group power sessions. They are not the same at all. It is a completely different offering, a completely different experience. I will, of course, still be offering my group power healing sessions on Fridays and my retreats, and whenever Spirit brings me the next group power session, we'll still be doing all those super accelerated healings and clearing and awakening, embodiment, and all those topics that Spirit will bring. This session, I will not be doing any healing and I will not be doing any clearing. Although we will be embraced, sitting in the support of my group power accelerated awakening field to help really support you and lube you up to come into who you are, I will not be doing any healing or clearing. This whole premise of what this is it is a guided group meditation in the beginning to help you really connect to the truth of who you are, to build and cultivate and strengthen and nurture your connection to the truth of who and what you really are, to help you build and cultivate your connection to your heart's knowing, your guidance, and the truth of who and what you really are. So there will be healing happening within you, but I will not be performing any healing. I will be holding the space for you to come into who and what you really are. So those are all the logistics, and I want to talk about how this came to be and how this looks for me of what we'll be doing. So about 3 weeks ago, I was just minding my own business, and all of a sudden I saw this image of me meditating in front of a camera with you. With a huge group of people. And I was like, cool. And it felt so profoundly deep, heart-centered, sacred, and just this like a deep bridging into the truth of who you are. And I thought at first we were just meditating together, just meditating in this group power field and just meditating. Then as I started to write out the details, it shifted into, we won't just be meditating. We'll be meditating and steeping you into the truth of who you are. Steeping and steeping and steeping and steeping and steeping. And helping you build your pathways and cultivating your connection to the truth of who you are, your inner knowing and your heart and your guidance. So how this looks for me is this. When the session starts, I will turn on the video. You guys can come about 10 minutes early. I'll be playing some music. When the session starts, the video comes on, and I will be guiding you a group guided meditation into the truth of who you are. Once we've got you into that truth of you, into your heart, into your knowing, you're going to steep and 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 steep like a tea bag, steeping and steeping and steeping in who and what you really are, so you can have your own direct connection, your own direct connection and experience of who and what you really are. So once we guide you into that truth of you, guide your awareness into the truth of you, you're going to steep and steep and steep, really getting to know what you feel like in there. What's your heart feel like? What's the difference between your emotions, your mind, the truth in your heart, your guidance, just that spaciousness of who and what you really are. And we'll either steep in silence for the whole session, or as we're steeping, I may get information I need to share with you about how to steep deeper, or how you might need to bridge your consciousness more. So it feels like we need to do about 3 or 4 of these before the groove really starts happening and before I really know what you guys need. So as we're in these sessions, everything will just arise in front of us. And what's so beautiful is you all have your own inner teacher inside, right? So I could say my job is to hold the space for you to connect and to guide you in. But once you're guided in, the truth in you, the teacher in you will teach you how it feels for you to be in you. How do you connect on a daily basis? How do you feel the truth of who you are? So there's just a lot of unknown to this experience that we haven't had yet. A lot of unknown, a lot of potentiality of what will actually birth out of these sessions together. So I'm just really looking forward to this experience. It's brand new. Normally when I get an inspiration like this, you guys are ready for something new and fresh. You might have had similar inspirations about meditating like this together, because whenever I put these emails out, I always get replies back. It's like, yes, I was thinking about this, or, oh, just the other day I had this, similar experience. So please leave your comments below in YouTube or social media of what does this feel like for you when I talk about this, about you steeping and steeping and steeping and steeping. And the other thing too is offering it like this is offering a safe, supported space for you to come, knowing you are in a group of people who support the truth of themselves and support the truth of who we are. We're all wanting the same thing. We're all there with, the similar intention to embody our knowing, our hearts, our truth, right? So there's so much support for you. And the other thing I want to share is in 2022, there is so much more awakening coming, so much more embodiment coming. This could not have come at a more perfect time, because we're going to need to know how to connect to who we are, how to navigate, how to listen to our truth. how to know the difference between our mind, emotions, hearts, ideas, concepts, beliefs versus the truth in our heart, right? We're going to need to know this. It is going to be imperative. So I feel so grateful that Spirit brought me this. I feel so grateful to share it with you. Can't wait to get started of like what actually will arise out of this and birth together. Our first session will be on Tuesday, November 30th. It's just around the corner. So I'm just really looking forward to being together. I think that's what I want to share for now. I just wanted to talk about this and yeah. So all the info is below and I love you so much. I'm so grateful to offer this. It's a little vulnerable for me to put a brand new offering out there. Feels really soft and sweet and yeah, it's completely unknown. We get to go be in the unknown together and see what wants to arise in our deep steep Tuesdays. All right, my loves, I love you so much. I am so grateful and honored to be here with you. And yeah, that's it for now, my loves. So I will see you on November 30th for our first steep. Bye for now.